Joining us now.
Pass rolling to his right. They throw it. The in route to Tanner. Steck makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown. Swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Thursday evening from Lisbon. This is the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament final day with two matches. Their third place match here tonight featuring the Sargent County Bulldogs and the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. The Bulldogs are the 4 seed entering the tournament, while the Warbirds, they are the 2. This will be the 5th time these two teams have played this season. And then the championship later tonight, that'll feature the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers against the Northern Cass Jaguars. Northern Cass looking for their 4th consecutive Region 1 championship and the 6th in program history. Well, for the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers, they'll be looking for their 3rd state tournament appearance and the 1st since 2019 if they can pick up a W here later tonight. Also still to come, we'll get to our coaches' conversation and also some other matches across the state of North Dakota as all 8 regions are in action here this evening. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll dive into the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament, how we got to this point, and then we'll get to our coaches' conversation, starting lineups, and the opening serve. That's all still ahead in Lisbon here. It's the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes on your liveevent.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris, Jack, or Tyson by stopping by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or give them a call today. You can contact Chris at 701-866-8299, dial up Jack at 314-566-7995, or Tyson at 701-789-1017.
As we continue on our pregame show here this evening from Lisbon, the Sargent County Bulldogs, this will be match number 39 of their season, 24 wins, 14 losses. Head coached by Jenna Anderson with 6 seniors on the roster. Peyton Hammond with Evelyn Bixby, Kinsey Olson, Hallie Nelson. You also have Elena Anderson and Amber Kerr here for Sargent County. Well, for the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds, the number 2 seed again, they're 29-5 on this season. Match number 34, they saw their 21-match win streak snapped against Fargo Oak Grove in the semifinals. For the Warbirds, 4 seniors, Kiara Johnson with Caroline Pitts. You also have Brenna Metcalf and McKenna Vosberg here for the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. This season, Sargent County is 1-4 against Wyndmere Lidgerwood with losses on August the 28th, September the 30th, and October the 5th. The one win for the Bulldogs came back on September the 16th. They played 12 sets against each other. A couple in the regular season were 5-setters or 5-set matches if it went that far. A couple then tournaments that were just 3-set matches, and there were the total sets 8-set wins for the Warbirds and 4-set wins for the Sargent County Bulldogs. Taking a look at the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament here in Lisbon. The first day, all sweeps except for the nightcap. Northern Cass swept by the Kindred Vikings. Sargent County swept by the Central Cass Squirrels. The Warbirds swept Maple River and Fargo Oak Grove 1-4 against Hankinson. In the semifinals on Tuesday night, Northern Cass swept the Sargent County Bulldogs and the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers 1-3 over the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. So matches again tonight, Sargent County and Fargo Oak Grove, and then Northern Cass against Wyndmere Lidgerwood. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll let you know some other matches going on across the region here this evening on the eastern side of the state, and we'll get to our coaches' conversation and the starting lineups and the opening serve. That's all still to come here from Lisbon.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
TCI Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
At the Lidgerwood Public School District, they extend course offerings through the Southeast Region CTE Center. That includes welding, construction, culinary, and auto diesel mechanics. The Wyndmere Public School District was named the 6th best high school in North Dakota from the 2023 U.S. News and World Report, and they were a Blue Ribbon School in 2021. And both districts have a great student-to-teacher ratio with small class sizes. Wyndmere Lidgerwood School Districts wish the best to the Warbirds players and coaches in the Region 1 volleyball tournament. Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
High school volleyball here this evening from Lisbon. This is the final day of the Region 1 volleyball tournament here on your live event. Taking a look at some other regions across the state of North Dakota. In Region 2, Thompson failed to make the Region 2 championship, so we'll have a new team coming out of Region 2 for the first time in over 6 years. Mayport CG will go up against the Grafton Spoilers. That match here on yourliveevent.com later tonight in Larimore. In Region 3, Edgeley Cullum Montpelier goes up against Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Region 4, Langdon Area Enmore Munich and Rockford Cheyenne. The last 2 seasons, those 2 teams have played each other in the Region 4 championship. Region 5 will feature Flasher and Shiloh Christian. Out in Region 6, South Prairie Max looking for their first state tournament appearance ever. They will have to take down a behemoth in RE Deemers, who made 9 of the last 11 state volleyball tournaments. Dickinson, Trinity, and Beulah square off in Region 7, and in Region 8, Trenton goes up against Kenmare Bullbells. Again, that is the Region 8 Championship. We'll keep you apprised of scores and matches across the state of North Dakota throughout the evening. And for high school volleyball coverage, we continue on yourliveevent.com tomorrow from Fargo for the Eastern Dakota Conference Volleyball Tournament. We'll have 2 loser-out matches with South and Red River at noon, and West Fargo Horace and West Fargo High at 2, followed by 2 EDC semifinals with Fargo Davies and Fargo Shanley at 4, and Fargo North against West Fargo Cheyenne at 6 o'clock. We will again have the EDC tournament starting at noon tomorrow for 4 matches. Then on Saturday, some breakfast and volleyball at 11 o'clock in the morning. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Last year in this third-place match, Central Cass swept the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds, who finished 4th. The Squirrels finished 3rd. Kindred finished 2nd. And Northern Cass finished 1st. That again was a look at last season. We come back after this. We'll get to our coaches' conversation. Jenna Anderson, Tanner Carlson, both will be joining us here around the corner. Had the starting lineups and the opening serve here tonight in Lisbon. It's the Region 1 third-place match featuring the Warbirds and the Bulldogs here on yourliveevent.com.
Mendak Market here, located in the J.C. Penney wing of West Acres Mall, Fargo, North Dakota. Come on in. 4 walls of freeze-dried candies, all different kinds. We're home to the world-renowned chippers, jams, jellies, honeys, all kinds of local items and artisan gifts. Build your own basket, grab one ready to go. Stop in and see us, J.C. Penney wing of West Acres Mall in Fargo, North Dakota.
The Northern Cass Booster Club is here for all Jaguar students from academics, arts, athletic, and co-curricular activities throughout the school year. You can find more information or become a Northern Cass Booster Club member today by scanning the QR code on screen now, or follow the Northern Cass Booster Club on Facebook for updates throughout the year. The Northern Cass Booster Club wishes the best to Coach Angie Johnson, her staff, and the Jaguar volleyball team.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At Olson Accounting, they tackle it all with a variety of services to help your business, from payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Plus, they'll protect your individual financial and retirement planning like an offensive line working together to protect the quarterback on the field. Let the team at Olson Accounting help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Paul's Electric in Wyndmere handles everything from residential, farm, and commercial. That includes bin site and dryer wiring, trenching, plus with the winter months ahead, make sure your furnace and heating is all set to go with a call to Paul's Electric. For more information, email Sparky at rrt.net or call 701-439-2216. That's 701-439-2216. Paul's Electric in Wyndmere has served you for 45 years.
Part of our coaches' conversation here tonight in Lisbon for the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament third-place match featuring the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds and the Sargent County Bulldogs. Joining us now, Coach Carlson. That's Tanner here from the Warbirds. And Tanner, I know we were kind of talking before this interview that not the match that you want to be in. Obviously, you've been in this match back-to-back years, but still it shows the quality of where the program is going, making deeper runs. You got past that 9-year drought of the quarterfinals last year to get back to the semifinals as well here this year. Just biggest thing about this 2023 version of the Warbirds, what is you kind of a couple words or a couple sentences that come to mind that has allowed you to have a chance still at the end of the year to have your 30th win with a W here this season?
Well, I'm just super proud of these girls. I think last year was a major step for us. Getting past that first round was just a huge camel off our back. I mean, no one expects us to be there last year, and this year we completely turned it around even more. We were coming into the tournament, we were 28-4, I think. So I mean, this season's been a blast. I'm super proud of our girls, our leadership. They've been playing since they were freshmen and sophomores. They've been through it all. They've been through all the ups and downs. and now we're here to just send them off for one final game.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a chance to get to the 30th win of a season. You're going up against your rival a little bit too, so does that add a little bit more than it just being, okay, it's a third-place match, one game shy? Does it feel a little bit more than maybe just being a third-place match here tonight, Tanner?
Yeah, so this will be our 5th time playing these guys this season, so we're very familiar. But yeah, we all know each other. I'm good friends with Jenna. I think the girls, they all know each other. They're looking to play each other one last time, so it'll be a nice kind of sending off game for them.
And then the seniors here with Kara Johnson, Caroline Pitts, McKenna Vosberg, and alongside with Brenna Metcalf, just those 4 seniors here. What have they meant to Warbirds volleyball?
They've meant a lot. They've stuck through it thick and thin all 4 years. Caroline's been playing since she was a freshman. Kira kind of since they were sophomores. Brenna's been there the whole way. Can't thank them enough. They've been pillars to the team. They are role models for everyone on the team, not just from 9th through 12th grade, but all the junior high kids, all the elementary kids watching them. Just super proud of how they've performed this season on and off the court.
For the next generation that's coming up, whether they're the older statesmen, so to speak, as juniors, or maybe someone's watching, in the gym here this evening, what do you hope that they take away from this team going into the off season, so to speak, next year, and going into one more year of 2-class system here in volleyball? What do you hope they take away maybe from this year's version of the Warbirds?
I just hope that they see how much fun we have on the court. I hope they see how much they care, how much we're passionate out there. We are not taking any plays off, when we're playing together, it's truly special what it looks like as a team. So I hope that they take how we play, take it to heart. I mean, it doesn't start on whenever practice starts, August 14th. It starts the day after the state championship, really. Some girls were in the gym right away. So that off-season dedication, it really helped us this year, and I hope it helps the younger kids.
Tanner, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on a really good season, and best of luck here tonight in the 3rd-place match against the Bulldogs.
All right, thank you, Chase.
Tanner Carlson, head coach of the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds, will continue on our pregame show after this.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
RDK Enterprises is searching for candidates to fill multiple positions. These customer-facing positions require a high level of organization, workflow management skills, the ability to work with and lead others, problem-solving skills, and the drive to deliver an outstanding customer experience. Available positions include shop foreman and service technician. Compensation package based on experience. If interested in joining our team, upload your resume at planterdoc.com.
This is your livelihood, and success requires a seed partner that's just as committed as you are. Just like you, we're farmers first, so our values are rooted just as deep and our goals are just as strong. Our team is ready to hit your fields, so no matter what each growing season brings, we'll get through it together. It's who we are. Thunderseed, first in the field.
Triton Mechanical is your leader for commercial, industrial, and residential contracting in southeast North Dakota. From the quality of their products, the commitment to you, the customer, and their service, let Triton Mechanical handle your next request from heating, cooling, boilers, and more. Go online to triton-mechanical.com. That's triton-mechanical.com for all your service work or to get in contact with them today. Triton Mechanical is a division of Grotberg Electric, and they strive to leave a legacy of excellence with their partners, customers, and employees.
Joining us now, part of our coaches' conversation here in the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament 3rd-place match between the Sargent County Bulldogs and the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. That is Sargent County head coach Jenna Anderson. Jenna, same question that I kind of asked Tanner and all the coaches when you get to this match. I know it's not the match that you necessarily want, but it's also a match that shows that you've had a really good season. You have a chance of the win here tonight to get to win number 25 of the year. This is match number 39 for crying out loud for your team here this season here, Jenna. So overall, top to bottom, just describe what this journey's kind of been like for Sargent County Volleyball here in 2023.
Yeah, and side note, 5th match with Wyndmere Lidgerwood, so pretty fun.
I told the girls at practice last night, this has been a really special season for more reasons than one, but you get to this point tonight and it's like, your other games, it's you win or you lose, and if you lose, you go home. Well, this game, no matter what, we're going home. So, just trying to really soak in all of that. It's been a really, like I said, a really special season, a really special group of girls, and it's going to be hard to say goodbye tonight, but super duper proud of them. And, it's surreal to be playing on night number 4 of the region tournament.
Take us through the seniors here, all 6 of them, between Peyton, Evelyn, Kinsey, Hallie, Amber that you have, and Elena. Don't need to speak to about all of them because I know we probably don't have enough time for that here at Jenna, but just what is the senior class in general? What's the hope, that the legacy that you hope for, those, 8th graders, those 6th graders that have watched Bulldog volleyball, moving forward, maybe those freshmen and sophomores that, were part of the C squad team that saw what this team was able to do this year. What do you hope their kind of legacy, so to speak, is left behind? I hope that they see how hard they work. None of those girls have been given their spot without having to work for it. They had to wait behind other girls too, and I hope that those younger girls see that and realize what they need to do to get to the level that they've gotten to this year. We have Evelyn, who is our pep girl. She keeps us all going. She's been a real big fire for us, and especially this week, she's fired up our bench, and she's always got a smile on her face. Gonna miss her tremendously. So even, not just from the on the court standpoint, but what can I do as a teammate who has to be on the bench? How can I contribute? And I hope that they are looking at all 6 of them and taking a little nugget from each of them. I know that you mentioned 5th match. Does this kind of feel more than a 3rd place match then? Does this have a little something extra, knowing it's a region rival? It's 2 teams that know each other very well by first name basis. Does this carry a little more weight than just saying, okay, it's a 3rd place match to end the season here, Jenna? Yeah, it adds a little something extra. I think we were all surprised on Tuesday when we found out who we were playing tonight. And like you said, they're friends on and off the court. So that just changes the dynamic of it a little bit. And 5th match. And Tanner and I joked at our region coaches meeting, hey, let's make it 5. But, we were planning to do it in the late game. But yeah, it's kind of, just one more special niche to the season. Last thing, what do you hope that the fan base takes away from this team moving forward? I know you and I have chatted about Bulldog Athletics has had a ton of success this season, but as they kind of turn the page into that winter sports mode, what do you hope that people take away from the fall season run here? I hope that their excitement about being involved, the girls especially, carries over into their basketball careers. But I think this is just kind of making our program be taken a little bit more seriously. We have a lot more people that are getting into volleyball because of what these girls have done this season. So I think just for our program in general, we have a little bit more spotlight moving forward. Jenna, as always, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on a great season, and best of luck here tonight against the Warbirds. Thanks, Chase. Jenna Anderson, head coach for the Sargent County Bulldogs, will continue on our pregame show after this.
When it comes to farming, Valley Plains Equipment is here to assist you.
Our sales team will set you up with the best machines for an undefeated season.
Our service department will kill any chances of setbacks or breakdowns.
Our IS team will serve you the latest in technology and keep your equipment in the field the entire game.
We've got all the right parts to dig you out of any situation.
You'll never lose when you choose Valley Plains Equipment.
Good luck to all teams from Valley Plains Equipment.
As we continue here on our pregame show, our final segment between the Bulldogs and the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds again this season. 1-4 is Sargent County against Wyndmere Lidgerwood, or you can look at it from the opposite side. The Warbirds are 4-1 going up against Sargent County here. With the win for the Bulldogs, they would get to 25-14 on the season. 25-14 on the season. Well, for the Warbirds with the win, they would get to win number 30 on the year and finish 30-5. So that's what's at stake here. A little bit of bragging rights as well, as we heard from both coaches. It is a rivalry. It is 2 teams that know each other really well on and off the court, and 2 teams who are a lot of friends as well. A reminder, after the conclusion of this game, we'll get to the Region 1 title featuring Northern Canson, Fargo, Oak Grove, and then we'll find out who made the all-region team as selected by the coaches, the senior athlete of the year, the coach of the year, and as well, we will chat a little bit more about other matches and scores coming in across the state of North Dakota and what that state tournament's going to look like a week from today from the Fargo. That does it for our pregame show. Opening serve and the starting lineups that's ahead here from Lisbon.
Check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Enderlin Area Schools is committed to providing students with optimal learning opportunities so they can reach their full potential. Enderlin Area Schools creates learners who believe in the power of their education to help them learn, excel, influence their world, and direct their future. Enderlin Area Schools take pride in their school and community. For up-to-date information, go online to enderlin.k12.nd.us. Good luck to the Eagles participating in all activities throughout the year. Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
As we get ready for this contest here, let's take a look at the starting lineups first for the visitors in the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds on the scoreboard. Garrett Johnson, the senior libero at 5'5". Also from there, you have Maria Jurdy, a junior middle hitter. From there, Jacqueline Gockler here, a junior outside hitter. Emerson Johnson, the junior center. Caroline Pitts here, a senior middle hitter at 6'4". From there, Summer Steinhaus, the junior at 5'7" on the right side. And also McKenna Vosberg here, the senior. So Johnson, Jurdy, Gockler, Emerson Johnson, Pitts, Steinhaus, and again McKenna Vosberg here for the Warbirds. 29 wins, 5 losses on the season, head coach by Tanner Carlson. Now we draw our attention to the left side of your screen, and the Sargent County Bulldogs, head coach by Jenna Anderson with a mark of 24 wins and 14 losses. They'll roll like this here. Evelyn Bixby, a junior libero at 6'2". Also, Carly Cadoon here, the sophomore outside hitter, with over 240 kills now on the season. Helly Nelson, the senior middle blocker or middle hitter at 5'10". Elena Anderson, a senior at 6'3". Center is going to be Sadie Newstill, the junior at 5'7". And also the starting lineup here will be Amber Kerr, a senior at 5'10". So you have Hammond out there with Bogart Bixby alongside with them, and Cadoon, Nelson, and Newstill, and Amber Kerr here for the Sargent County Bulldogs. Again, head coach by Jenna Anderson. We come back after this. It's the first serve from Lisbon.
The dedicated staff at Wyndmere Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Wyndmere Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Wyndmere Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WyndmereAuto.com. Wyndmere Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Wyndmere. Since its beginning, the Central Cast Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cast High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cast Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
We are set to roll here with the starting lineups. Now it's just time for the first serve here in Lisbon. Good-looking crowd on tap between the Bulldogs and the Warbirds. Still to come again, Fargo Oak Grove going up against Northern Cass in the Region 1 title. Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes with you here as we have the opening serve tonight at 5:59 here on a Thursday. Carly Cadoon with the dig. Newstel into the back. Bixby will get this one over on the third. Warbirds with the bump middle. There goes Pitts to the right-hand side. That'll be out of play, and drawing first blood on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard are the Sargent County Bulldogs. Sargent County clad in those gray uniforms this evening with the white lettering with blue, white numerals that is, with blue lettering. Now we get an ace here for Sargent County. Good looking start from the Bulldogs as that's going to be Sadie Newstel who gets the ace. And a little bit of bragging rights in this one between these two teams, not separated by too much distance from the Sargent County and the Wyndmere Lidgerwood school districts respectively. This will be in the back. Bixby with the attack up and over, out of play, and the Warbirds are on the scoreboard. Broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. For Sargent County into the back with Cadoon quickly for the Warbirds, tipped by Pitts. Good looking job there by Newstel keeping this one up. Anderson hits it out. We have our first tie here of the evening. Tied at 2-2 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Newstel to serve, push into the middle. Nelson blocked by Pitts at the net. Then Newstel gets it across on the third. Emerson Johnson set middle. There goes Pitts off the side of the block for the kill. Pitts with their first of the evening after having 28 kills back on Tuesday night. Warbirds with a 3-0 run right now and take their first lead on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service will continue by Johnson. Back set on the way. Here goes Anderson. Cross court covered nicely by the Warbirds. Set middle. Pitts with an aggressive tump as Newstel gets it across with her right fist. Back set on the way. Free ball over on the third as it'll be hit across here by Sargent County. Outside Vosberg, a little change up. Anderson is there. Newstel set middle. This will be tight at the net. Little joust coming here. Going to be won by Nelson. Pitts with the set to the outside. Cross court on the hit. Newstel is there. Here goes Lee now on the attack. Johnson with the dig. Covered on the way by the Warbirds with Steinhaus, and over on the third with Pitts in a good spot. Warbirds now lead it by 2. The Warbirds trying to win this third place match after 9 consecutive seasons of falling in the Region 1 quarterfinals. Last year made it to the semis and eventually lost to Central Cass in that third place match. This year trying to do at least one better as Nelson hits this one into our main official and get win number 30 on the year. Well, for the Sargent County Bulldogs, they lost in the quarterfinals from a season ago, so this is already a better year from last season just in terms of the Region 1 tournament mark. Lee going to be blocked at the net. Bulldogs push into the middle. Here's Nelson, and we'll have a double hit. So after 2 consecutive points here by the Bulldogs, 6 straight rallied here by the Warbirds. Timeout on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard with Miss Anderson of Sargent County. We're back after this.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
High school volleyball here tonight in Lisbon. The Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds 6, the Sargent County Bulldogs 2 here on yourliveevent.com. So we'll take a live look into the other third place match in Region 2 going on between Thompson and Park River Fortville Lincoln. The Tommies looking to take it in the second as they have a 1-0 lead. This will be pushed to the outside off the top of the block with Vosberg. Backset on the way, tight at the net, pushed across by Lee. This will be set middle. Pitt's going to get blocked at the net by Nelson. Warbirds, dump kill opportunity for Johnson. Here goes Nelson in the middle with the swing. Kiara is there. Free ball over on the third, eventually by Vosberg. Sargent County, Nelson back right. Was it deflected off of Gockler? It was just enough, and Hallie Nelson gets her first kill of the evening. 6-3, straight to the timeout for Coach Anderson. The Bulldogs get the sign out on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. All of a sudden now the Bulldogs with back-to-back points here. As we were saying earlier before taking the break for Sargent County, this is already a step even in a better direction from last season, getting to the semifinals and eventually playing here in this third-place match. Pitts will get in for the kill. That'll be her third. And with that, a chance to continue to grow here for these two respective teams. The Bulldogs will have 6 seniors here playing in their final match. Well, for Wyndmere Lidgerwood, they will have 4 seniors in their final match. Newstill to the outside. Cadoon into the back, but that'll be out of play. One stick in the quarter play here in the Warbirds. Now doubling up the Bulldogs. Able to do so at 6-3, 4-2, 8-4. Service on the way for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Sargent County, they will come middle to Nelson through the block for the kill. That'll be her second of the match. Side-out opportunity, and Sargent County now will go to the service line with the aforementioned Nelson. Awfully good basketball player in her own right as well, going into the 3-class system here in the winter for District 1 and Region 1. Pitts unrifles another one for a kill. That's her 4th already here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Talking with Coach Tanner Carlson before the match, Carolina was about 60-some away from breaking the school record in kills. They were able to get to state. There would have been probably no doubt about it that the Warbirds would have been able to break that career milestone school record, as we'll have a net violation on the way here, and the Bulldogs will take the points. Pitts is trying to get about as close as she can early on here as they are feeding her, particularly when she gets to the middle of the net, but that has been a recipe for success all season long for Coach Carlson and the Warbirds. Service here on the way for Chloe. Gockler, back set, Anderson is there, tied at the net. Newstill gets it across, but comes into the net herself, and the Warbirds will take the point right back. Still to come tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. In Region 2, Mayport CG and the Grafton Spoilers in the Region 2 Championship. Mayport CG, last time they made it was in 2002. They bookend the winter and the fall when volleyball was a winter sport. They got their back-to-back years there in 2002. This will be into the middle. Newstill, cross court on the hit. Warbirds keep it alive, but just kind of run out of room there. Now it's a 10-7 contest. For the Grafton Spoilers, they have never made it to state in Class B volleyball. Service down the line. Gockler with a good dig. Anderson sees this one come across. Hammond, dump kill on her own right. Gockler is there. Little joust at the net. Jurdy pushes this one across on the second. Middle. There goes Scare, back left corner. This will be out of play. Point awarded to Wyndmere Lidgerwood. And then tonight, here on YourLiveEvent.com, Fargo Oak Grove again against Northern Cass. The Grovers, last team to win a region championship, not named Northern Cass. That came back in 2019. Anderson with the attack off the top of the block. Emerson Johnson set. Here goes Gockler, and this will be out of play. Bulldogs will take the point, again rally scoring. Win the first 3 sets. You earn the sweep. You move on with a W. Otherwise, it goes 4 and or 5 if needed here in this third place match. Bixby, little knuckler across. Sargent County with Newstill, push middle. Here goes Nelson. That'll be in for the kill. Well, it's been Pitts on one side of the floor and Nelson on the other. Hallie now has her 3rd kill of the match. Sargent County took the first lead early on. And now all of a sudden the Warbirds have led since it was 2-1 early here in this first set. Hammond set middle, Nelson tip covered nicely by Gockler. Warbirds going to the back row to Pitts, back right corner. Cadoon is there. Bulldogs back set Newstill in transition. Pitts with a free ball over on the 3rd. We'll see where the Bulldogs go. Hammond into the middle, but we'll have a double hit, and the point will be awarded here to the Warbirds. We will have a modified post-match show here in this third-place match as we get you slated for the championship, where we'll hear from head coach Michaela Hestolin and Angie Johnson. That'll be coming up a little bit later on once we get to the championship match here in Lisbon. For the Warbirds, they will go middle here with Pitts, and she gets another one. Pitts now with 5 kills. She has a tournament high again in those 28 kills back on Tuesday night. Service here for the Warbirds with Jacqueline. Gaukler with the running jump serve. Bixby is there. Set outside Nelson. Hits her off her fingertips. Unable to get that one across the net. The Warbirds lead it by 9. Wyndmere Lidgerwood led it at 8-4. 13-9. This is their largest lead so far of set number 1. Bixby has to cover, does. Newstill then with a free ball over on the third. Warbirds set middle. There goes Pitts for another kill. That's her 6th. And we got a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Warbirds lead it by 6.
The Northern Cass Booster Club is here for all Jaguar students from academics, arts, athletic, and co-curricular activities throughout the school year. You can find more information or become a Northern Cass Booster Club member today by scanning the QR code on screen now, or follow the Northern Cass Booster Club on Facebook for updates throughout the year. The Northern Cass Booster Club wishes the best to Coach Angie Johnson, her staff, and the Jaguar volleyball team. Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
As we continue here in Lisbon, Newstill sets up middle. Anderson, was it deflected or no? No deflection. Point awarded here to the Warbirds of Wyndmere Lidgerwood as they now lead at 16-9. Both coaches said it in our pregame show. Yes, this is not the match that you want to be in. However, it's playing an opponent that you would really like to win one more time and have some bragging rights going into that particular winter and basketball season. And for those seniors, the last time that you're playing against your rival as well. Tied at the net, little joust won by Nelson. Warbirds with Jurdy into the back right corner. Hammond, push, outside Anderson, power tip down the line, covered by Johnson. Now it goes Jurdy cross court. Kadun is there off the net. Hammond keeps it going to Anderson. Warbirds set middle. Here goes Pitts for another kill. It'll be her 7th, and the Warbirds now lead it 17-9. Quick transition, one of our longest volleys of the first set goes to the Warbirds. Gaukler with an ace. Long timeout's already used on the opposite side for Coach Anderson here. Gaukler gets the ace. It's now 18-9. The other thing, this is across the board. Basketball, name your sport when you play in a third place match like this. Sometimes it's just coming ready to play in a match no matter who your opponent is. Sometimes it might take you a little bit longer than others. Nelson gets the kill. Warbirds were here last year. They have the experience of what this kind of feels and tastes like. Well, for Sargent County, again, they got bounced in that quarterfinal round. See if the Bulldogs can make a rally here. Will the Warbirds see this one through here in set number 1? Service on the way for Johnson. Here Johnson into the back. Bixby is there. Newstill set middle. Here goes Nelson. Pitts keeps this one alive on the reaction. Then Gaukler gets it across on the third. Bixby, back set on the way. Lee. Good dick by Kiara. This will go to the outside. Vosberg going to be blocked at the net. Bulldogs there with Lee. Earns the block for the point. And Sargent County now with back-to-back points. Serve upcoming here for Sargent County with Elena Anderson. Anderson back left corner. Bulldogs. We'll see the Warbirds hit this one in the back right. Good placement there for McKenna Vosberg with her first kill of the match. Service will continue here for the Warbirds. This will be in the back with Emerson Johnson. Johnson hits that one down the line to Carly Cadoon. Nelson tips this one across. Warbirds, middle, Pitts swung on, and that's another kill. There'd have been about an 11-foot line. That's where Pitts hit it just a foot behind the 10-foot line here. And so far, as many teams this season, they haven't had an answer for Caroline Pitts. Cadoon with the dig in the back right corner. Back set on the way. Nelson over that double block in there for the kill. That'll be her 5th. She has nearly half the points by herself so far for Sargent County. And to serve will be Hallie Nelson. 5'10", senior middle hitter now with over 100 blocks on the season. This will be out of play. The second service error here by Sargent County of this opening set. And the Warbirds will have Pitts to the service line here, 3 points away from taking the opener here in this third place match. Running jump serve into the back. Bulldogs new still set up middle. Cadoon with the tip. This will come on the opposite side. Swung on. Kackman gets the tip and the kill. Blocked at the net. Covered by the Warbirds and finished off by Maya Kackman with the tip kill. Maya's had some nice particular moments here in this Region 1 tournament when she's made the most out of her options. New still set. Outside Care gets it across on the third. Warbirds. Gockler with a free ball deep in the zone. Newstel outside Cadoon. Into the back. This will be out of play. And a set point opportunity here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Warbirds with Pitts again back to the service line here. Trying to close it off in set number 1. Bixby off the net. Newstel is there. Bixby gets it across on the third on a line drive laser. Here goes Gonkler. There will be no deflection on the hit, and they will say it is a deflection on the hit, and Gonkler gets the kill. And the opening set on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard goes to the Warbirds, 25-12. We're back with a set recap after this.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris, Jack, or Tyson by stopping by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or give them a call today. You can contact Chris at 701-866-8299, dial up Jack at 314-566-7995, or Tyson at 701-789-1017. The Northern Kansas School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Kansas will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Kansas is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northernkansasschool.org. That's northernkansasschool.org.
Set number 1 went to the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 25-12. Bulldogs took the first 2 points, only one tie. That was at 2 apiece. And the Warbirds went on a run, got up by as much as 8-4. And then you look down, and all of a sudden it was 18-10 rather quickly as the Warbirds were able to, at one point, go on a run of 10-1 that went in favor of the Warbirds, and then they eventually took it away here behind Caroline Pitts again with 8 kills. Gonkler with an ace. No service errors for the Warbirds. On the opposite side for Sargent County, they had 2 service errors. Sadie Newstill with the 1 service ace. And the second set gets underway here by the aforementioned Newstill. Sadie, back left corner. Warbirds, Gonkler off the block for the kill. Going down the line, they don't take that away, so Gonkler says thank you very much for the opening point for the Warbirds here in this second set. As Wyndmere Lidgerwood goes back to the service line with a player who will be back next season for the Warbirds in Gonkler. She gets her second ace of the match. Service upcoming. The Warbirds looking to close out the season with a win here tonight. That would be their 30th of the season. Back set on the way. Anderson with a good right-handed swing for the kill. Lena Anderson will get her first of the evening. Bulldogs back to the service line, trying to tie this one up at 2 apiece. And Elena will do the honors. This will be out of place. Service here number 3 for Sargent County. Reminder, after the conclusion of this match, we will have a modified post-game show with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match, RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Play of the Contest, that and more, before we get to our championship title between Fargo, Oak Grove, and Northern Cass later tonight. For the Bulldogs, they will push it to the outside. Lee, cross court. Warbirds, 10-foot line on the attack. Bulldogs, outside Kadoon with the tip. Covered, but this one will be out of play as it was covered on the outside by the Warbirds and Steinhaus. Point awarded here to Carly Kadoon and the Bulldogs. Serve will be with Nelson. Nelson with the running jump serve hits the top of the net, then flushed away by Lee at the net. Lee able to finish that one, and we're knotted at 3 apiece. Service by Nelson. Bulldogs looking for a little bit of a spark here in this second after the Warbirds kind of took it to them once they got to the midway point because of plays like this by the middle hitter in Pitts. Pitts now with her 9th kill for the Warbirds. Busy day tomorrow in high school football. The North Dakota Bowl will be going on with 4 champions. Opening kickoff around 9 o'clock for that 9-man title. Then you get all the way to the 3A game at around 6:30 for the opening kick. As this is going to be tipped with the left hand here by Sargent County and Amber Kerr. Fun time of the season as you get to that first and second week of high school athletics. Kind of went through cross country, you've gone through golf, but now it's volleyball and football. Very similar to what late February and early March kind of feels like. As this will be tight at the net. Warbirds will take the point there with Emerson Johnson. It's a sneaky time of the year, but a fun time of the season as well. 5-4 Warbirds here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard as Pitts will come on to the service line. As they make sure everything is squared away here in the rotation. Coach Tanner Carlson, head coach for the Warbirds. Sargent County head coach with Jenna Anderson last season. Coach Anderson was the coach. Coach Carlson was the coach of the year. Senior athlete of the year went to Hallie Crockett from Northern Cass. We'll find out who wins coach and senior athlete of the year later this evening. That's going to be a service error on the Warbirds, tied at 5. We will have that presentation for you here live on yourliveevent.com. Pitts in the back. I get a free ball over on the third. Warbirds able to do so. Hammond set middle. Kerr back left corner for the kill. Amber Kerr with her second kill of the second set. And Sargent County now takes their first lead here of the second. Kadoon to the service line. This would be into the back for the service error. All right, now it's gone point for point, tied at 3, 4, 5, and 6. Who's going to make a little bit of run right now and stretch out this particular lead, whether it's from the Wyndmere Lidgerwood per point of view or the Sargent County perspective. Serve will be upcoming short. Sargent County with Newstel gets it over with her left hand. Warbirds pushing it down the line. Cadoon covers. Bixby is there. Newstel has to get it across the net. She does. And now Jurdy will set up middle for the kill. Really good attempt by Sadie to keep that one across. Then Jurdy finishes it off at the net. That'll be the kill to make it 7-6. Service will continue. Bulldogs, free ball over on the third with Hamann. Quick utilization, Emerson Johnson, middle, Jurdy sets it up, blocked at the net. Kept alive by Sadie again. Warbirds to the back to Pitts, off the block for the kill. Pitts will have her 10th of the match, and the Warbirds now with back-to-back points, lead it by 2. High school basketball season not too far away here, November 28th. You start getting high school hoops into December 1st, the 2nd, right after that Thanksgiving week. Warbirds with Gaukler pushing this one across. New still set outside. Here goes Anderson off the top of the block. Warbirds in the back. Pitts gets it across the net. Hamann dump, but unable to get it over the net here in the Warbirds. Now lead it at 9-6. A week from Saturday, we'll be talking girls wrestling here in Lisbon for their tournament. Boys wrestling will be that Monday, Tuesday afterwards for a lot of wrestlers in the state. So the winter season practices are already upon us with matches and contests not too far away. So be on the outside, point awarded here to the Warbirds, and we'll have a substitution here. Summer Steinhaus earns the kill here. The Warbirds now lead it at 10-6. As they've rattled off 5 consecutive points. Service here for Vosburg. Bixby in the back. This will come into the net now at 11-6. And we'll get a timeout for Coach Jenna Anderson. We'll break with them here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond. I'm like, do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And I take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine Beta.
After the timeout on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, service will continue here on the way for the Warbirds. And this will be in for the kill on the outside with Anderson. So Elena gets her 2nd of the set. More importantly, from a Sargent County perspective, they get the serve right back here and stem the tide for a moment against this Warbird club. Service on the way for Bixby. Gaukler with the dig. Warbirds, this will go Jurdy. Cross court on the hit. There was a deflection, and they'll give the point to Wyndmere Lidgerwood. So give Jurdy the point here. Jenna Anderson was wondering where the deflection came from, saying it was not deflected by a particular hand, but if there was a deflection, it was hit by the net. But Jurdy will get her 2nd kill, and the point will be awarded here to Wyndmere Lidgerwood as they will go to the service line. Newstel set Anderson with the attack. Off the right elbow almost to Pitts. Gaukler over the block this time. Hamann, middle. Tipped by Nelson, covered by Emerson. Here goes Jacqueline off the side of the block for the kill. Jacqueline Gaukler will handle her 3rd kill. Now it's 13-7 Warbirds. Those of you that are just joining us, Wyndmere Lidgerwood took the first set 25-12. Pitts with 10 kills so far. Nelson Has 5 in comparison to lead the floor for the Bulldogs and now make it 6. As Sargent County goes back to the service line. Sadie Newstill will come on here for the Bulldogs. Tied at the net, dump kill opportunity. Anderson is there. Newstill set outside Anderson, power tip. Johnson to Johnson. This will be to Jurdy and out of play. Bulldogs will take the points. Last time these two teams met was back on October the 5th. Warbirds took that match. Service here be number 5 here for Sargent County. They met on August the 28th, September the 16th, September the 30th, October the 5th, and now here on November the 9th. So they had all the months of the season covered here of squaring off with one another. Nelson blocked at the net, tight again. This one comes across and will be out of play, and the point will be awarded here to the Warbirds. 10 points away for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. They were up 15-9 as well in set number 1. Went away to take it 25-12, as this will be a service here for Jacqueline. But the damage was done at the service line as the Warbirds up by 5, set to receive this serve from Elena Anderson. Anderson into the back. Wyndmere Lidgerwood tied at the net. Hits with a little bit of a miss hit there. She timed that jump. It'll be 15-11. Sargent County was close going up against Northern Cass. They just kind of ran out of steam after nearly picking up a set in the second against the Jags. But so far here tonight, it's been the Warbirds. Have looked like the team that, well, they have been here before. It kind of looks like it early in this set. We'll see if the Bulldogs can get back within 3 here, but Pitts gets the block. Now it's 16-11 Warbirds. Again, we're in this very match last season. Coming up short, getting swept in their own right against the Warbirds. Service here for Kiara Johnson. Again, the Warbirds were swept by Central Cass. Cross score on the hit for Nelson. And then Emerson and Kiara just kind of both let the other one want to go hit it. Then they both take their wrist away. So the point will be to Sargent County. Can the Bulldogs get it back within 1, get it back within 2, put some pressure on here from a Warbird perspective. Nelson, good serve in the back, better dig by Gawkler. This will be Vosberg, and then just saying which one's going to go after this one. The point will be awarded here to Sargent County. So a couple little communication errors, self-inflicted wounds for the Warbirds has allowed Sargent County to get back within 3. Now can they get back within 2? Nelson. Good cover on the way by Jacqueline. Hit over on the third, then by the Warbirds with Vosberg. Newstill set, middle. Good looking spot and a kill here for Sargent County with Amber Kerr. That'll be her 3rd kill of the set, and the Bulldogs are back within 2. Sargent County led briefly at 6-5. Otherwise, it's been the Warbirds out in front, or it's been a tie here in set number 2. Nelson continues to serve. As she does, Gawkler. Emerson with the dump covered by Kadoon. They'll set up Lee here cross court, no touch, and the point will be awarded to the Warbirds. But a nice little run right there from Sargent County to trim into that at one point was a 6-point deficit. Now the Warbirds here with Emerson Johnson back to the service line as they will go. Kadoon with the dig. Newstill push to the outside. Tip to the back right corner. Warbirds. Pitts off the net for the kill. Her 3rd of the set, her 11th of the match here, and the Warbirds lead it at 18-14. Emerson gets that one just over the net. McKenna trying to finish it off, and she does. Vosberg with the point. Jenna Anderson wants a timeout. We'll break with them here in Lisbon.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
High school volleyball here tonight on your live event. I'm Chase Miller. He's Joey Hughes. This is the Region 1 Volleyball third place match here on yourliveevent.com. Wyndmere Lidgerwood fans chanting Warbirds here on the near side in Lisbon. Dakota Heritage Bank sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and in Minnesota. Up in Region 2 between Thompson and Park River Fordville Lincoln. Thompson looking for the sweep of the Aggies to take third place up in Larimore in Region 2. You can catch the Region 2 and Region 1 championship tonight here on your liveevent.com. Set out opportunity for Sargent County Amber Kerr against that particular one. That'll be her fourth kill here. The Bulldogs feel like a broken record right now. Kind of just teetering around that 3 to 4 point plateau as they will come to the service line here with Evelyn Bixby, who gets the ace. So Bixby with the ace here for Sargent County, the senior. Will continue to serve into the back. Gaukler with the dig. Vosberg, and this will be a double hit. So now it's 19 to 17. Here we go. Sargent County and a chance to get it back within one now with another good serve by Bixby. Emerson pushes it across on the second. Kadoon is there. New still bumps. This one, though, is set up for Pitts with an indentation style of kill. Her 12th, and the Warbirds are 5 points away from taking set number 2. Service here for Pitts. Into the back right corner, Anderson. Hamann. New still now on the attack. Warbirds back set. This will be down the line on the hit by Steinhaus. Newstill trying to cover, good-looking spot. Emerson Johnson's there to keep this one alive and free balled over on the third. Hamann trying to play it off the net. Bixby, we'll see this one be out of play. Good attempt, just unable to keep it in the court of play here. The Warbirds up by 4, and they're 4 points away from taking the second set. Pitts to the service line. Kadoon is there. Gaukler trying to finish it off, and she does. Warbirds now with 3 consecutive points here as Pitts continues to serve. Back right for the ace. Pitts put a little more on that one. Her first ace of the evening for Caroline, and now it's a 2-point score away here for the Warbirds from taking a second. Pitts to serve. This one will be out of play. Warbirds, third service there as Sargent County now leads it and trails it, by 5. Serve upcoming for Kadoon. And Kadoon will give it right back to the Warbirds here, and we'll have a set point opportunity. Set point here for the Warbirds as the Bulldogs will make a substitution in their own right with Bogert coming on. Jurdy will play the front row here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. And you'll have Brenna Metcalf also into the contest here for the senior. Service upcoming for the Warbirds will be with McKenna Vosberg. Vosberg into the back. Hamann. Here goes Kerr. And that'll be the points for Sargent County. So Kerr with her 5th kill here. The Bulldogs back to the service line. Emma Bixby to do the honors for Sargent County. I'll be right into that for the ace. So good job by Bixby. As Sargent County will continue to serve. And that's going to be an ace. So Emma does it once, does it again. And Sargent County, they've rattled up 3 straight points here. We'll see if they can get it down to a 2-point contest and maybe force Coach Carlson to take a timeout. Warbirds to the outside over that double block. Unable to cover here is Sargent County, and the Warbirds take set number 2. Our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard 25 21. Warbirds lead at 25-12, 25-21. Our set recap is next.
Since its beginning, the Central Cast Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cast High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cast Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The dedicated staff at Wyndmere Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Wyndmere Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Wyndmere Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WyndmereAuto.com. Wyndmere Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Wyndmere.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
High school volleyball here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Warbirds 25-12, 25-21. Pitts with 12 kills. Well, now we get an ace here from the Warbirds to start things off right in style here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. This will be into the back here for Brenna Metcalf. It's the fourth ace here for the Warbirds, and Metcalf then will hit this one into the net for the fourth service here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Sargent County led by Nelson with 6 kills. Amber Kerr has 5, all in the second set. 4 aces for Sargent County, but 6 service errors. Newstill into the back. Emerson Johnson push outside. Pitts down the line for the kill. That'll be her 13th. There will be a short awards presentation following the conclusion of this match. Then we will have our complete awards presentation following the championship. Anderson in the back, no touch off the net. That'll be 3-1. A couple of the players that were all region from a season ago that are back playing volleyball this year. Again, Pitts was one of those for the Warbirds. Ella Olson for Fargo Oak Grove. Outside Care. She's done it time and time again. Just has a perfectly executed spot on that back line. And that time will be by Lee, Lee will earn it. That'll be the side out. Also, Josie Jensen, Kyra Heckrell, and Ashlyn Furch were players returning to their respective clubs this season that were on the all-region team a season ago. Ace on the way here for Sargent County and Anderson. Elena will get her first. That'll be the 5th for the Bulldogs, and we're knotted at 3. Warbirds to the outside. Vosberg gets blocked at the net. Pitts keeps this one alive. Caroline on the attack. This one will be out of play, and the Bulldogs will take the point. High school volleyball again here on YourLiveEvent.com. If you missed any of our coverage, go to our website on YourLiveEvent.com. Or simply subscribe to our YouTube page. Check out our Your Live Event Coaches Show and more. Pitts with another kill. She'll have 14. Now it's a 4-up contest. Service here for the Warbirds with Emerson Johnson. Bixby, Newstill, back set. Here goes Nelson, cross court in for the kill. Allie Nelson now will handle her 7th here as Sargent County will play with a lead. Again, Bulldogs need to win this set to force a 4th and try to get to a 5th and possibly win their 3rd place match. While the Warbirds, they just need to win 1 moving forward, and they will take 3rd place here this season. Pitts pushes it across. Bulldogs set middle, back left corner. Emerson Johnson to Kiara Johnson. Now it's Pitts over on the 3rd. Newstill, back set. This one will be out of play on the hit by Sargent County in lead. Broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized with special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Service here for Pitts. Kadoon, Anderson, free ball over on the 3rd with Bixby. Warbirds push to the outside over that double block, out of play. Wyndmere Lidgerwood will see themselves trailing now on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard at 6-5. If you're looking for more volleyball coverage, well, we got you covered tomorrow for 4 Eastern Dakota Conference Class A matches starting at noon. Then we will have the state qualifiers and the EDC Championship starting at 11 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Tied at the net, Warbirds. We'll see this one. Cross court with Gockler on the hit. Newstill push outside. Kadoon tipped down the line. Warbirds set middle. Swung on by Kackman. Kadoon hits this one out of play. This week for high school volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com, 25 volleyball matches from Monday through Saturday between the EDC Region 1 and Region 2. And we are going to be down to the final 7 once we get to tomorrow. It's been a lot of fun, though, in Larimore and in Lisbon, and we look forward to it at Fargo Davies tomorrow afternoon as well. Wyndmere Lidgerwood, they will push this one outside. Gonkler, a little soft change up. Kadoon gets it across. Covered nicely by Steinhaus. Steinhaus on the attack, blocked at the net, keeps this one alive. Pitts to Vosberg, blocked at the net there by Kerr. Gonkler gets it across on the 2nd. Kerr with the free ball over. Warbirds set middle. Here goes Jurdy, and it was not going to get over in 4. Long rally, one of the longer ones of the evening, goes towards Sargent County. Bulldogs take the point. Kadoon comes on to serve. This will be an ace. Kadoon takes the ace. And can this be the point where Sargent County starts putting momentum on their side of the volleyball court, and they match their largest lead here of this match at 2, and then they will handle a service there, their first of this 3rd set. Warbirds have led throughout the majority of this volleyball match here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Serve upcoming for the Warbirds. Back left corner to Kadoon. Pushed outside, Anderson over the double block. Warbirds set outside. Gonkler hits this one into the nets. Now it's 9-7. Serve upcoming for Sargent County and Emma Bixby. Bixby will come onto the service line. Warbirds with the bump into the back. Kadoon on the cover. Unable to get there, and that'll be a point awarded here towards the Warbirds. Warbirds now with a chance to tie in their own right. If they do, that'll be our 6th tie of this set. As the Warbirds will make a substitution as Brenna Metcalf will come on to serve, already with 1 ace. Couple good serves so far here this evening. Back right corner, Kadoon on the cover. Anderson trying to get the free ball over. Pitts nearly got the block. Warbirds set up Carolina. She's going to get blocked at the net, but good job by Brenna. to be there once, and now again, Pitts set outside journey into the net. And it's been the Bulldogs right now to have the couple of points here and have the answers so far in this third set, as Sargent County will make their own substitution with Lee coming into the game for Peyton Hammond and playing in that front. Warbirds got to get it over on the third. They're able to do so. Then Pitts gets the block, and I think we're going to have a lift violation. We will. Wyndmere Lidgerwood will take the points. Pitts put up the block, and then followed by a lift, and the Warbirds to tie here with Kiara Johnson at the service line. Good-looking crowd, though, continuing to filter in here. We're seeing some teams across Region 1 with their respective coaches and players. As Pitts is going to get blocked at the net, covered on the way here for Kiara Johnson. Free ball over on the third. Sadie, set middle. Nelson with the tip. Warbirds get this one across with Johnson. Newstill sets up Bixby on the back row. Pitts quickly back over for the kill. That'll be her 15th, and the Warbirds tie this one up here in the third. And again, seeing coaches, seeing teams from across the way, find out who's going to be part of that all Region 1 squad a little bit later tonight here in Lisbon. Senior athlete and coach of the year as well. Tight joust at the net, and Nelson will come underneath the net here, and it'll make it a 11-10 contest for the Warbirds. I'd also like to thank the hospitality of Pat Adair and Jared here in Lisbon, part of the 1-2 combination hosting this tournament. And all the Region 1 athletic directors throughout the season letting us come into their respective venues and bring you at home the games throughout this fall sports season. Warbirds outside here, right-handed swing for the kill. McKenna Vosberg, now the Warbirds slowly but surely getting Uncle Mo back on their side. For the Warbirds, it's 3 consecutive points. Carly Cadoon will check out as Lee Bogart will check in. Service for Kiara Johnson. Warbirds into the back. Anderson trying to cover. Free ball over with Newstill. This one will be out of play. Now at 13-10. Jenna Anderson slowly looks up with a scoreboard, seeing if she might take a timeout. Both teams with 2 remaining here in this third set if they need them. Newstill back set on the way. Anderson down the line. Warbirds, right-handed swing, blocked at the net, pushed across then. Sargent County set middle. Here goes Nelson for the kill. It'll be her team leading 8th of the evening for Sargent County. Bulldogs down by 2. To the service line we go here for Elena Anderson. Anderson with the serve. Emerson Johnson back set. Pitts will finish this one off at the net. With that frame again for Carolina at 6'4". Wingspan, more importantly, can cover a lot of distance and make up sometimes for not the pitcher perfect set, if you will, or bump with that particular frame. Newstill back set. Here goes Nelson. Blocked. Side at the net. Cadoon with the ding. Newstill set outside. Carly with the power tip down the line, covered by Emerson. Vosberg then just kind of mistimed that hit. And Sargent County will take the point back. 14-12 Warbirds here as Nelson goes back to the service line, trailing it by 2 for Sargent County. And Nelson's going to get the ace. Nelson becomes the 6th different Bulldog, at least with 1 ace here this evening. Led by Emma Bixby so far with 2 of the 7 aces. Lee to Newstill. Quickly to Cadoon. Good looking spot for the kill. Cadoon will handle her 2nd kill, and we're not at 14 or 7 tie of this third set. Bulldogs not going away after losing in the first and the second. 25-12 and then 25-21. Nelson into the back. Dug out by Metcalf. Free ball over on the third by Pitts. Bulldogs, Newstill, back set on the way. Pushed across, back right corner. Warbirds set middle. Here goes Pitts, blocked at the net. Vosberg keeps it alive. Now she'll have a swing at this one, tight. Pitts, back right corner. Anderson is there. Push, Cadoon swings, and a great dig by Johnson. Emerson with the push. Nelson with a pushback across the other way. Set middle, Pitts for the kill. It'll be her 17th. Warbirds take what really has been the longest volley of the night with the point there. We haven't seen too many long volleys here on the evening. Warbirds now 10 points away from trying to take this particular match and finish in third place. Bulldogs need a little bit of a rally in them here to get to the fourth. Bixby, good looking spot, better dig, tied at the net on the way here for the Warbirds. That was going to be tipped by Kackman. An ended swing. Warbirds now with Steinhaus, get it across on the third. Newstill back set. Here goes Lee. Johnson to Emerson. Dump covered by Kadoon. Sadie set. Here goes Scare. Gockler is there. Jacqueline now with the attack. Anderson with the dig. Newstill into the back. Bixby off the ribbon. Warbirds with Pitts in the back row. Gets it across on the third. Newstill push outside Kadoon. Blocked at the net, covered by Anderson. Newstill back to Carly here. Power tip back left corner. Kiara Johnson is there. Opportunity with Steinhaus down the line for the kill. Summer with her third. It's now 16-14. This is what you would expect when two teams have played each other 5 times on the season. Long volleys, long rallies. Two teams who know each other awfully and extremely well on and off the court. Serve upcoming for Pitts. Sargent County with Anderson here off the top of the net for the side out. Anderson will get her third block here, and Sargent County back within 1. Reminders still to come here on YourLiveEvent.com tonight. The Region 2 Volleyball Championship featuring Mayport CG and Grafton, and we'll also get to the Region 1 title a little bit later on tonight here in Lisbon between Fargo, Oak Grove, and Northern Cass. Warbirds push outside Gockler. Blocked at the net. Pitts now. Gets it across on the third. Newstill outside. Here goes Kadoon. Johnson with the dig. Then Newstill hits this one into the net. Unfortunate there for Sadie. 17-15. Warbirds right now up by 2. Service upcoming for the Warbirds as this will be with Vosberg into the net. Lidgerwood will have their 5th block or 5th service error. Service here for Kadoon. Pitts is there. To the outside. Journey will hit this one into the net, and all of a sudden we're knotted at 17 apiece. Have our 8th tie. Serve upcoming. This one comes across. Sargent County now with Anderson. Johnson keeps this one up. Hits is there, then free balled over on the third by Emerson Johnson. Sargent County will see this one with Newstill on the tip. Warbirds tied at the net with Jurdy, back left corner. As this will go with Anderson. Warbirds with a dump kill opportunity, quickly pushed across. As this one will be with Pitts in for the kill. Pitts will get her 18th kill of the match. And now it's 18-17. Warbirds lead it by 1. Almost an ace, and that is going to be an ace now at 19-17. Timeout. We'll take a break as well here with Coach Janet Anderson. We'll continue after this from Lisbon.
At Enderlin Insurance Agency, they're here to help you protect what you've worked hard to earn. Whether it's your home, vehicle, business, or a combination of all these, they have you covered. Enderlin Insurance Agency is committed to a high standard of excellence in all that they do and to establish a firm relationship of mutual trust and service with each of their clients. For more information, go online to endinsure.com or give Deb or Adam a call today at 437-2444. That's 437-2444.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota-Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree. where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
After the timeout here, Sargent County set to receive the serve. Jurdy gets it across, but then we'll have a net violation. Warbirds now lead it at 20-17. Tied at 17 since then. 3 consecutive points by Wyndmere. Lidgerwood 5 away from taking the third place match. Bulldogs need a side out. And over by Care on the third. Warbirds now will set. Here comes middle right-handed swing. Carly Kadoon is there. So this will be pushed to the outside, tipped at the net with Anderson. Another tip with Jurdy. Newstill, a joust that's going to be won again with Jurdy. And then coming underneath the net will be Care here. Can't fault the effort, and Coach Anderson wants one more timeout. We'll break with him here in the third.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
High school volleyball here tonight in the third set on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It is a 4-point margin here for the Warbirds, and that's what they need to close out their rivals in Sargent County here in this third as well. Again, we will have an abbreviated post-match show as we get you ready for the championship between Northern Cass and Oak Grove coming up in a little bit. Tipped on the way by Care in a good location. She has had that kind of strategy throughout her season here. She might not hit the volleyball 100 miles an hour, but she places it extremely well, does the senior here in Amber Care. Service for Bixby. Warbirds with Pitts, back right corner, Kadoon with the dig. Now it's set middle, Nelson. Pitts is there, Warbirds will handle this one. Free ball over with Gockler on the third. Hamann, middle, right-handed swing by Nelson. Jurdy gets it across, then Nelson misses the back. No touch at the net, and now it's 22-18. Sargent County has utilized both of their timeouts right now, as more fans are starting to filter in a little bit more for Northern Cass and Fargo Oak Grove. Service. Newstill to Nelson off the block. As this one will come. Back right corner with Pitts out of play. And Sargent County now leads it 22-19. Service upcoming for Sadie Newstill. Sargent County, if they could come back and reverse sweep, they would win their 25th match of the season. The Warbirds looking to win their 30th match of the season, thanks to in part to a senior that just earned another kill in Caroline Pitts, her 19th of the match. Service, Kiara Johnson, that's going to be an ace. And now it'll be match point opportunity here for the Warbirds as their faithful will get on their feet, looking for the sweep of their rival here tonight in Lisbon against Sargent County. Johnson to the service line. Newstill, back set on the way. Anderson blocked at the net by Pitts, and the Warbirds take this one in an hour and 3 minutes here tonight from Lisbon. With the win for Wyndmere Lidgerwood, they will finish 30-5 on the season. With the loss for Sargent County, they will finish 24-15. Again, the Warbirds 25-12, 25-21, 25-19. Our post-match show is coming up next.
Or at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
As we get to our abbreviated post-match show here, let's get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match. Life takes Enbridge Energy. Go to Enbridge.com 4 career opportunities. Again, Caroline Pitts, she just is everywhere on the floor. 19 kills, an ace with a couple of blocks. Caroline Pitts, one of the seniors here, one of the 4 seniors for head coach Tanner Carlson. Kiara Johnson, Caroline Pitts, Brenna Metcalf, and McKenna Vosberg. She is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match here for the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. 19 kills. Nobody else had more than 8 with these 2 combined. Our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play the match. Well, for Sargent County and Wyndmere Lidgerwood, you can kind of look at the service line for both teams. They made the most out of it. 6 aces for the Warbirds. You had 7 for Sargent County. Warbirds with 5 service errors. Sargent County had 7. The service line for both teams getting some points from that particular line via the ace is our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the match. Contact Arctic Enterprises in Hillsborough, Drayton, or visit planterdoc.com. They are here to help you. So for the Warbirds, again, 19 kills for Pitts. You had 3 for Steinhaus, 3 for Gawkler. Aces, 2 for Gawkler, 1 for Pitts, 1 for Steinhaus, 1 for Metcalf, and 1 for Johnson. Sargent County led by the 8 kills of Nelson, 6 for Amber Kerr, 3 by Anderson. Bixby, that's Emma with 2 aces, 1 by Evelyn Bixby, Kadoon Nelson, Anderson, and Sadie Newstill as well. With the loss again, the Bulldogs now finish the season 24-15 and take 4th place. For the Warbirds, they finish 1 spot better than what they did last season as they finish in 3rd place here tonight. Still to come on yourliveevent.com. In about 20 minutes, we'll get to the first serve between Wyndmere Lidgerwood and Sargent County. On behalf of Joey Hughes, I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for tuning in to our 3rd place match. And reminder, go to yourliveevent.com as we'll get our pregame show started up at 7:10. That's around the corner here from Lisbon.